All right, cool. I think we're live. Hey, hello everyone. Thank you for joining the AMA for this incubation program. We are the incubation program ambassador today. My name is Darren. On the other side is my colleague Zoe.
Hello,
So
everyone.
yeah, so today the session we're gonna have two parts. In the first 10 minutes, we'll probably go through some details about the incubation program, and after that, we're gonna answer some questions. Some of the questions are we've been collecting for the past few days from an email, and also we're gonna take some live questions from the audience as well. Yeah. So yeah, let's move on slides. So the mission for this incubation program is basically we want to incubate and empower the blockchain and the crypto entrepreneurs and the project all over the world. So our goal is basically to help the early stage teams to ship a working product or service with a product market fit. So as you might know, so compared to traditional internet industries, our industry is still relatively small. So we actually need a lot of builders to create the products together with Binance to help drive this crypto mass adoption. Binance is builder as well, so we build exchange at the beginning and trying to achieve the goal of freedom money. But we think only Binance is not enough. So that's why we have this program, incubation program as well. We want to invite the builders all over the world to join us together to grow this industry. So there might be some background information I can share more here. So we have been launched this program since 2018. The season one is in late 2018, and the second one is in early 2019. We have incubated a few projects that you might already know, like Inject Protocol, SafePal, Perpetual Protocol. In the season two, we have Dune Analytics, Teller, Martin Protocol, and the Fishport. So, so during this program, it's usually a 10-week program. What Binance can offer? This is like a lot of people have asked us. So I think this kind of depends on what each team is actually need. So for example, some of the team at the beginning, they're not quite sure if there's a PMF for their product. So actually going to sit down with the projects in the first 2 weeks to help find out a specific problem, if there's something we can do better over existing solutions. And if the team has already got an idea, we're gonna talk to the team regarding, for example, if they want to issue a token. If they want to issue a token, we can help with the token design. We do have some colleagues have been talking to projects every single day. So they have seen a lot of different tokenomics designs. So I'm pretty sure they can help with that. And some of the projects they're looking for to a broader network with the BS ecosystem, who can definitely help introduce you to the BS ecosystem and the teams on that as well. And some of the projects they need help with marketing and PR. They may not have expertise on that, and that's something we can provide resources for as well. And also sometimes the team will have questions about some legal advice, recruiting. We do have in-house experts, and we can also introduce resources to help answer these questions as well. So, and after that, some of the project they say they may want to require further funding. And at this stage, we're going to introduce our finance investment team to take a look. And also we can introduce some other either traditional VCs or crypto funds to follow up as well. So that's basically what our incubation group can offer. And moving on to the next slides, here I'm going to talk a little bit more about the application and review process. So the application has already started, so feel free to apply now. And the deadline is August 18th. So we actually welcome all the projects at different stage to apply. So no matter if either you just have a business plan or you already have a demo product or working product, feel free to apply. But there's one thing to know that your team has to have the capability to build a project on yourself. So you cannot say outsource some of the technical work to a third party or another team. So next topic I want to cover is about this selection criteria. Some of the applicants have been asking this a lot. So basically, we're gonna review the projects in 4 buckets. The first one is about the product. So we're trying to figure out what kind of problem you're trying to solve, and how big the market is, and what is your business model. For example, you may not start to, for example, make money at the beginning, but we want to make sure there's a sustainable business model that can help this project, for example, sustain for 5 to 10 years. And we're also trying to figure out what's the competitive landscape, and also trying to understand if the founders have a deeper understanding about competition in the market. And in this section, we're also going to find out if you have a prototype or a demo. The second part we're going to evaluate is the team capabilities. We're trying to find out, does the team have any business or technical expertise related to the problem they're trying to solve? And we're trying to find out what's their motivation for solving this problem, and are they how passionate about this idea? How they've been know each other? How long have been work with each other? So these are a few things that we're trying to evaluate in this part. Another thing is the communication skills. Since this is an incubation program, so there will be a lot of day-to-day communication within the team and outside with people from Binance or other third parties. So we actually want to make sure the team has a good communication skills, so we can improve this together. It's definitely not like our advice is going to be is the most accurate one. Is absolutely right, but we actually appreciate founders can go through the path together with us and communicate as often as possible. And the last part we want to find out is the Binance ecosystem synergies. So we don't require the project to say you have to build on Binance or Binance Smart Chain or the ecosystem. But if you do build on that, we do have more resources, in this part. We have more expertise. We have more teams can help with that. So if you're building on the Binance ecosystem, that's definitely going to be a help, a plus for this part. And moving on, we will start application. We'll start to review each application one by one. Our investment team and research team going to cover that. And for the top score applications, we're going to invite them for the next round interviews. And for interviews, we're going to have different teams, BU leaders, to join the call as well, because they know a specific industry much better. Like, for example, DeFi or NFT, things like that. And please make sure you check the email, because that will be the main way how we communicate with each other. And there's several things that can help during this process. So we encourage the applicant to apply as late as possible, because it's going to be a rolling base. And we always, as long as we find the team has a high score, we're going to invite them for interview. But also we want to make sure that the quality is over speed. So we want to make sure the application is ready as detailed as possible. If you can include, for example, optional introductory video, that'll be very helpful as well. So it can help us to better understand the team. So yeah. And also in the application, we're trying to find out if the applicants are in this industry for long term. Because as Binance, we don't rush for for example, the project had to issue tokens or something. But we want to find the project that can have share the same value or beliefs with the Binance, so we can go through paths together. Yeah. So in the next slide, I think Zoe can cover more about the builders program details. And to you, Zoe.
Yeah, hi. So we have the 10-week builder program, and the program will run from September to November. So the project team will get the help from business and technical experts from Binance to develop their products and learn about different topics such as the token economics design, marketing, technology development, entrepreneurship, and all the round area. And the project team will also develop a close relationship and learn from each other through the constant engagement and interaction. And on the final day, they will present their project ideas and product on the Builder Day to all panels investors, including Binance and the press. So we want to emphasize that there is the mentoring program. So actually, this program will bring extensive Binance connections to the entrepreneurs. So you will learn how to successfully launch a business. So from talking to other people and all the lectures we organize, you can quickly upscale your understanding of the industry and the business. So it will benefit you that you can make better business decisions for your product roadmap and design. And so actually we will have the weekly calls with you and invite different guests from inside and even outside of Binance. So to track the progress, give feedbacks, and provide the help you need. So and on the Builder Day, so it's also the demo day is a final presentation. So it will your project will be live to the public, especially the press. So Binance have a very large the press audience, and so your project you can get a lot of attention from the world. So in terms of investment, we will actually we'll select the very good projects to invest. And the invest terms are different for different projects since they actually can be from different stages, they can from different industries. And usually the term will be we will invest 20% stake based on the post-money valuation up to $3 million US. And also, so we are actually particularly interested in projects that are creating consumer-facing apps and potential mini programs, payment remittance solutions, social trading products, DeFi applications, scaling solutions, games, NFTs, DAO governance, social network, mining optimization solutions, and algorithmic stablecoin solutions. In addition, we would want to focus on the infrastructure projects and products such as KYC products and technology, new on-chain analytic products and technology, and secured SMS email delivery solutions. So we are actually open to any other innovative ideas as well. So the key here is actually this product hope to actually solve the problem using blockchain and crypto. Yeah, that's for the program details and investment. And we'll go to the AMA, right?
Yes, so that's about the builders program details. And moving on, we're gonna start to answer some questions. Let me see. The first question is this is one of the questions that have been asked we received for the past few days. So what if the projects are building something more long-term and require more capital funding? Zoe, you wanna answer the question?
Yeah, sure. Although the program lasts only for 3 months, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean like our journey ends there. So we also encourage long-term builders to apply for the program. We understand that innovative technologies may take more time for research and development. As long as the idea and the roadmap are clearly described in the application, it will not be a disadvantage. So if a product proves to be promising and it requires more funding, participating in this program will help introduce the project to Binance and the other investors for further investment. And the benefit for the Binance incubation program is actually we don't actually have limit our the funding amount. So actually, if a long-term project, we definitely can support you long-term if you receive the corresponding milestone that we agree. Yeah.
Cool. And moving on to the next question. So can the project teams build on blockchains other than Binance Smart Chain? Yeah, yeah, for yes, yes. So we actually encourage all the projects to apply to the program, but we don't mind if it's either on a Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, or other layer one blockchains. So, but making I think in mind that we do have stronger connections and networks within the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem. So we can actually help you to introduce various successful projects as users or partners. Yeah, we'll also be able to help, provide more help if the project decide to build within the Binance ecosystem. For example, the Binance Mini Program or Binance Pay. Yeah. Next question. Let me see. So what's the expected investment horizon for Binance? So you want to answer this?
Yeah, sure. So again, I mentioned that unlike some investment funds, Binance does not have a set of mandate of investment horizon, and does not rush projects for investment returns. So we're actually a long-term holder for almost all of projects, and we usually don't sell. So we believe that project need time to build, and their project so they can find their product market fit. Yeah.
Cool, got it. And moving on to the next question, let me see. When will the interviews be scheduled? Yeah. So yeah, like mentioned, so it's going to be a rolling base. So teams with the top scores usually be selected for interview, and at that stage, we're going to invite different business unit from Binance to involve this process. Basically, we involve different categories, like the selection category I mentioned before, like product, a team, communication skills, and finance ecosystem synergies. And the final class of this incubatees will be selected on the overall score and the feedback from all the interviewers. Yeah, so once the applications are reviewed, we're actually gonna contact the team for interview. But since there is a large amount of application, we're probably not gonna reply every email in time. But we will try to make this as fast as possible. Yeah. Cool. Next question. Let me see. How many people should the team have before applying? Can a single person apply for the program as well? This is the grant team. Zoe, want to answer this?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, actually, the program is open to seed stage projects. So, which often, from our past experience, is like 2 to 3 co-founders. Actually, single founders can also apply for the project. But from our experience, projects generally experience healthier growth when there is a co-founder to share their work. So, for a single founder, you need to be both good at business and technology, and even marketing. So you have the well-rounded skill. Yeah. So that's the answer. Yeah. So Darren, your next one.
Cool. Yeah. The next question is, let me see. Does getting into the program translate to getting listed on Binance? Unfortunately, no. So the listing process will be an entire different process with the incubation program. So there'll be 2 different teams reviewing differently. However, when the incubatees for this program, they have any questions regarding tokenomics, actually we can invite experts in the company to help provide some advices. So I think all these can be helpful because and also we can provide some advices on how you can track users to bootstrap your project. I think all these can definitely help with the listing process. But to answer your question, yeah, no, it's not guaranteed to be listed on Binance. Yeah, so the next question is, can a non-crypto project team apply for the program? Zoe, you wanna?
Yeah. So yeah, our main focus is crypto and the blockchain, but we're also open for all types of innovations and products. So your project actually, we mentioned that before, like your project will be reviewed equally with the criteria that Darren just mentioned. So for this session, we're also encourage applicants from exchange infrastructure projects and products. Yeah, so I mentioned KYC related products, technology, on-chain analytic products, technology, and the secure encrypt SMS and deliver solutions. We believe that's also very important because the whole ecosystem is growing. So all the service around the ecosystem is also growing. So providing service to this niche market will make you a specific position when, especially when you start a new business. And also, I want to echo like Darren for the previous question. Actually, although we never guarantee they will be listed, but if you see the previous example Darren showed in the slides, there are a lot of projects going through the Binance Labs program, but actually got listed and successful in their token launch. So there's a chance, but no guarantee. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So moving on to the next question. So will the project teams get publicity from the program? Yeah, absolutely. So on the open day of the program, and also on the final, it's called the Builders Day, the project teams will be introduced to the public as the interviews of this season. And we might also, find PR opportunities for all the projects to, get exposure. For example, we host AMAs quite often, and also we have our own, for example, the Binance Blockchain Week conference. We'll definitely try to get our incubators to these events to get more PR and exposure. Yeah. Cool. Next question. Do project teams need to have a working product or a prototype before applying? Zoe?
Yeah. So from the past experience, like we usually for one round will receive like more than 500 applicants and only admit that around 8 to 10 teams. So from this, I would like to say having a demo or prototype certainly helps us understand your ideas and the capabilities. Yeah, but we also accept applications with just the product ideas as well. So the applicants with just product ideals can compensate with stronger business and technical expertise, experience, and capability. So if we see your CV, I will say, well, you are the perfect match for this product. And this product has a bright future. We definitely can consider, but we still hope to see some demo to understand your product better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Cool. Let me see. Next question. Does the program only select projects that are planning to issue tokens? Oh, well, definitely no. So we are actually indifferent to projects that they may or may not issue tokens. For example, in season 2, you can see like do analytics and the fish fork, they haven't issued token yet, but it doesn't matter because and also as you can see, for example, Uniswap, they didn't have a token before, but still a lot of users have been using them. So we actually are focusing more the product. If the product is actually going to solve a problem, if they can solve a problem, then they're valuable. So then we are gonna then we'll consider the project. So yeah, we don't just require the product to issue tokens. Yeah. Yeah. And moving on to the next question. Let me see. Well, there are a lot of questions here. What do you look for? What do you look for in a project? From Nick in Niners. Zoe, you want to cover this?
Yeah, sure. So actually, I think that Darren has described our criteria before very in the detail. So actually, I want to emphasize 2 points. The first is the team. The second is the product. Actually, for the team, we hope to see a long-term builder team. So the team doesn't want to say, okay, I just want to go through it and I just want to build a product for 3 months and maybe get some money through token sale. That's not definitely what we want. We want the long-term builder who actually believe in crypto and the blockchain to build the products, feed the market, and solve fundamental problems. So and the team need to have very rounded expertise in business, technology, like marketing, that all like the required. And also Binance can help you equip with all the things you need, but you still need to have the core capability of the team. The second is the product. So again, I mentioned the product needs to solve the problems. So no matter is a crypto project or not, is a token project or not, so you need to see how the product actually solve one problem that other one haven't solved, and you can solve the problem better. And after you make the product, actually not everyone can copy it easily, and then you can grow your business better. Then from that point, actually, Binance a lot of experience in developing new products and also help you.
Cool. Thanks, Zoe. Let me see. Next question. Yeah, there's this question asking what's the mission and the vision of Binance Lab for incubation program. Yeah, so as mentioned, we basically want to help all the builders all over the world to make a better product. So we're doing this ourselves as well, and we know only Binance is not enough. Our market is still relatively small compared to other industry. For example, traditional internet industry. I think we can compare to before 2000. Yeah, before 2000, it's like it's a pretty early stage. And we still need a lot of talents, a lot of developers to work with us together, and then we can see the mass adoption of crypto. And actually, it kind of funny. So the two seasons are actually started in 2018 and 2019. They are relative in the bear market. So actually, I think in the bear market, it's probably a good time for builders because. Usually in the bull market, there are a lot of distractions because every coin is pumping, and the people are more focusing on the price, and they have less time to focus on their product. So, but in the bear market, there are less distractions, and they can just focus on polishing their products and wait for the next bull market. Actually, I think we have seen a lot of successful projects. There's been keep building in 2018, 19. And right now they are becoming one of the largest like the DeFi project and NFT projects in this cycle. So yeah, I think for the mission of Binance Labs, the incubation programs, we want to help these projects to build this kind of product together. Yeah, that's my answer to this question. Let me see. Zoe, if there's any question, there are too many questions. If there's any question you want to answer, feel free to jump in as well.
Yeah. So okay, I also see. There's several questions. So like, does joining program help doing with Launchpad again? So there's a successful examples, but still there's no guarantee for the Launchpad. They have different screening criteria after you maybe develop a product for 1 or 2 years. And also a question is, do you guys partner or want to partner with a banking firm? Definitely. Actually, as CZ mentioned in the previous announcement, actually compliance is actually what we care a lot. So actually partnering with the fiat partners, with banks, definitely help us to bridge the connection between the traditional industry and the crypto industry. Definitely, we're happy to all of the kind of collaboration. So if you have those kind of banking firm who want to collaborate with Binance, please contact us. Maybe not the incubation email, but maybe the corp dev email. So we're happy to collaborate. Yeah. So Darren, will you want to ask the next question?
Yeah, I can pick a question I saw here. So are third-party dApps able to build Binance mini programs? Yeah, so we actually invite third-party dApps to join this program as well. So if have any ideas that how we can improve our like mini program, or you have any idea that it's something that Binance we don't have yet, but you think it's going to be huge for the entire crypto market, feel free to let us know. So basically, we're trying to provide this kind of ecosystem and the infrastructure so that more developers can build their own, apps or mini program easily. So they don't need to worry more about the infrastructure. They can just focus on building the applications. That's basically our goal. Yeah. So if you have this idea, feel free to apply as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree that we want to build like an ecosystem and platform so open for everyone to help to build on this. Okay, yeah, I can ask the other question. So will staking be part of helping the project? So yeah, sure. So if your project is about staking, definitely and some amazing ideas about how make staking more powerful in the whole like financial like crypto financial part, and definitely feel free to apply the through the link, and we're definitely interested in that. And how do you start a project on BSC? Actually, if you go to the Binance Smart Chain, the website, there have a very detailed guidance about as a developer, how do you develop on BSC, and it's very similar to Ethereum, so it's very easy to get hands on. And also, there are a lot of projects you can look on our website, and a lot of successful examples. So definitely, it's very easy to start a project on BSC. And also, after you apply for projects, we can help on that. In addition to that, a BSC has its own like the seeding fund. So if you are a developer and very interesting that you can also apply to that fund, they can give you this also can give you actual seed funding and to start your projects on BSC. Again, our goal is to grow the ecosystem bigger.
Cool, cool. And I saw a question asking, what's the most important criteria to get a positive result? What should product do to win? I think it's like the selection criteria we mentioned. So focus on your product. Make sure the product is actually solving a problem, and make sure there's a good team. The team has been in this industry. They know this industry. They know the product that the problem you're trying to solve. They have related experiences. They have ones like maybe the business knowledge and the technical knowledge at the same time, and at the same time, they are. I think they are in this game for long term. I think that's basically the team we're looking for. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So, any region restrictions for application? No, definitely. I think the Binance mission is the freedom of money. So we want to apply freedom of money to anywhere in the world. So there's no region restrictions, and feel free to apply. But better to if you can speak English well, that would be better since um, uh, uh, we may not have so many mentors can speak other languages. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So, and next question: how do you start a project on BIC? I think there's actually a pretty comprehensive menu or docs on the BSC website. Definitely need to check out. I think it's a similar to Ethereum or any other layer one chain. I think we have been building this infrastructure from there already. I think hundreds of projects are launching on BSC. So I think it should be really easy. So please refer to the doc on our website.
Yeah. So, how much freedom do projects have when they are part of the incubation program, product operation marketing? So definitely, the incubation program is not like this is part of the Binance product. So actually, as the founder, you need to decide what's your product, what's your market, what's your operation strategy, what's your marketing strategy. We are investors. We're gonna help you connect you with the resources, the social networks of finance, and help you get in touch with the people you want and help you accelerate the progress. But you're the one to decide what to do and how to do. And we hope you succeed, but we will not intervene your decision. We hope to incubate great companies that change the world.
Yeah, absolutely. We mentioned there are a few team experts in Binance, so they can provide experience on like technical expertise, product design, PR marketing, and tokenomic design. But in the end, I think it's up to the team to decide what's gonna be the best approach for them. Next one is, how do you deal with projects that have big strength in some areas such as product but fall short in other areas like marketing? Yes, I think yes, it's actually a good question. A lot of people, a lot of projects actually I think have the similar questions. So I think if you have this kind of strength in some area, so make sure we make it to the fullest. And for some other areas like marketing, if you don't have expertise, definitely we can help. It's either we can help introduce someone who's also have this kind of expertise or want to join a startup. We can connect you guys, or we can our marketing team can provide advice as well, and to how to give you some tips on how to bootstrap your project.
Yeah, we can also not teach, but help you to see how to recruit the best talent for your company and how to find co-founders. And the Binance, the community has I believe the strongest community in the world for the crypto space.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I think we have pretty much answered all the questions, and I think and there is a FAQ on our website as well. I think it has the most detailed answers to most of the questions, and we're gonna keep updating this FAQ as often as possible. So please feel free to check the FAQ as well. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send an email to incubation@binance.com. So we're gonna reply to questions as soon as possible. And thank you again for listening to IAMA. Hope this helped answer most of your questions. Right.
Yes, and also so if you are not a seed program, also you don't have time for the incubation program, but you already have a company running and hope to receive the investment and advice from Binance, feel free to reach out the Binance Labs. You can come to our .com website, and there's the Binance Labs page, and you can also get in touch with us, and hope to see more great companies come in, and we hope to have the opportunities to invest in them. Thank you all. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you, guys. Cheers.